Hey there, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something you use constantly, probably without even thinking twice about it. It's the invisible engine that powers pretty much our entire digital world, from streaming movies to collaborating on work projects. We are talking about the cloud computing revolution. Remember the days of carrying around a pocket full of USB sticks, or those clunky external hard drives? You were always terrified of losing one or having it just break. That was the old way. The new way? Well, everything you need is just there, waiting for you. You can access it from your phone, your laptop, literally anywhere you can get online. And that right there, that's the magic of the cloud. So how in the world did we make that incredible leap? Let's take a look at that journey, how our most important information went from being physically stuck in our pockets to living everywhere and nowhere all at once on the internet. We all throw around the term the cloud, right? Oh, just save it to the cloud. But what are we actually talking about? Is it some, giant fluffy computer floating up in the sky? Well, not exactly. Let's unpack what this powerful concept really is. Okay, so here's the simplest way to think about it. Cloud computing just means getting all your computer services, like storage, databases, even raw server power, delivered to you over the internet. The key thing to remember is that the cloud isn't your computer. It's a massive network of super powerful computers that someone else owns and manages, and you're just tapping into them whenever you need to. So what really makes the cloud a game changer? Well, three big things. First, it's on demand. Think about Google Drive. You need more space? Boom, you just click a button and you get it instantly. Second, you can get to your stuff from pretty much anywhere on any device. And the third big one is something called resource pooling. It sounds complicated, but it just means that by sharing all this massive computing power, the cost for everyone comes way, way down.
Okay, but here's the thing. The cloud isn't a one-size-fits-all deal. It's actually more like a menu, where you can pick and choose the exact services you need. So let's look at the different ways these services get offered up.
All right, let's break down the three main models. And I love this analogy. Think about ordering a pizza. First, you have infrastructure as a service, or IaaS. This is like renting a professional pizza kitchen. You get the oven, the counter space, all the raw infrastructure. You bring your own ingredients and make whatever you want. That's like Amazon Web Services. Next is platform as a service, or PaaS. This is like getting a pre-made pizza crust and sauce. It gives developers a ready-made platform to build their apps on, like Google App Engine. And finally, there's software as a service, or SaaS. This is the stuff you and I use every day. It's the fully cooked pizza delivered right to your door. Think Gmail, Canva, Microsoft 365. You just open it up and use it. So who actually gets to use these cloud services? Well, that depends. A public cloud, like Dropbox, is exactly what it sounds like. It's open to the public. A private cloud is built for just one single company, usually for extra security. And a hybrid cloud, well, you can probably guess. It's a strategic mix of both, letting companies get the best of both worlds. So we've got the what, but now for the why. Why do we keep calling this a revolution? I mean, that's a pretty big word. Let's look at what makes this shift so incredibly fundamental. Let's really dig into this. It pretty much boils down to three huge, game-changing reasons. It's all about cost, safety, and the way we work together. First up, money. Think about it. Before the cloud, if you had a great idea for an app or a website, you had to go out and buy these ridiculously expensive, clunky servers. It was a massive barrier. Now, you just pay for what you use when you use it. This has completely leveled the playing field, allowing tiny startups to access the same kind of firepower as the big tech giants. Second is just pure peace of mind. Oh man, we've all been there, right? That horrible sinking feeling when your laptop just dies, or you drop your phone. With the cloud, that's no longer a catastrophe. Your photos, your documents, your life's work, it's all safe and sound on a remote server, ready for you to access from a brand new device. It's the ultimate safety net. And this one might be the most profound change of all. The cloud lets teams scattered all across the planet work together on the exact same file at the exact same time. It has totally blown up the idea of a traditional office and connected us in ways that were pure science fiction just a couple of decades ago. Okay, so the cloud has already changed so much. But believe it or not, this revolution is really just getting warmed up. The future of the cloud is going to be even smarter and more woven into the fabric of our lives. So what's on the horizon? First, there's something called edge computing. The simple idea is to bring the computing power closer to you, instead of it being in some far-off data center. This is crucial for things that need lightning-fast responses like self-driving cars.
Then you've got AI integration. The cloud won't just store our data, it'll intelligently understand and manage it for us. And way out in the future, we're talking about quantum cloud, harnessing the mind-bending power of quantum computers to solve problems that are just completely impossible for today's computers. So, when you step back and look at the whole picture, the main takeaway is this. The cloud isn't just about having a bigger, safer hard drive on the internet. It's a whole new way of thinking. It taught us that the real power isn't just in keeping data. It's in being able to access it, share it, and manage it intelligently. So, I want to leave you with one final question to think about. Just take a second and think about everything on your phone and your computer, your photos, your work files, all of it. Now ask yourself, in a world where our devices can break or get lost in an instant, without the cloud, how safe is any of that really?